Hi, my name is Bernie, and today I'm going to talk about the weight training program I have created for my chosen athlete, which is a football player. So, as you may see here, this is a 4-week training program, with each day including exercises of around 8 to 10 reps and 4 sets. I chose those amount of reps and sets because that's the recommended amount for hypertrophy training. I have chosen hypertrophy because the athlete needs to increase muscle fiber so that more strength and power can be given out, which is a really important thing in sports, especially in football when it comes to shooting. The resting time between every set must be around 1 or 2 minutes, which is the recommended amount for this type of training. So, as you may see, for the first day, it's focused on upper body exercises, which are required for contact in football. However, the second and fourth day are focused on the lower body with more specific exercises according to football. So to begin with, I'm going to show you an example of day 2. Alright? So at first, the athlete is to do a warm-up. As you may see here, he's doing cardiovascular warm-up, which gets more oxygen and blood into his muscles so that he can perform better. It also increases his range of movement around the joints, and it prepares him mentally and physically for the exercise. After doing a bit of cardio workout, then he must prepare the muscles he's going to be using in the exercise, in this case the thighs. So here he's doing some lunges to warm up. Alright. So now let's get to the main exercises. In this case, he is doing lunges. But do you see something wrong? Well, he hasn't got something that's called the neutral spine. His back is not straight, and he's not doing the correct range of movement for the exercise. However, after a few tips and things he could improve, he has done it better, as you may see now. Now he has a neutral spine, and he's doing the correct range of movements and at the correct speed. This is really good. So after finishing with the lunges, he goes to leg press. So this is him doing leg press. As you may see here, he's doing the correct thing. He has a neutral spine, he's going down the correct range of movements. And if you see these two people, these are called the spotters. And they're there to help if anything is needed or to prevent any accident from coming. Now let's go back to my training program and see if it follows the sports training principles. First of all, it has to be specific. And as you may see here, these exercises are specific to the muscles it requires to do and for the activity done. Then it has to be progressive. And well, you can see here that in every week it gets harder. So that means it's getting progressive and harder every time. After progression, overload comes, which follows the FIT principle, which stands for frequency, intensity, time, and type. And as you may see here, the time is almost the same, however, the intensity gets harder every time by adding more weight. Another thing that is required for a training program is reversibility, which means that if you stop doing exercise, you will go back to your previous fitness and you will lose progression. So in this training program, he keeps on doing exercise so that reversibility doesn't happen. And well, tedium, you must require something that keeps it interesting and you don't get bored of it. So I'm doing this by doing different muscles and different exercises so that he doesn't get bored. So finally, if we go back to our training program, you can see it's made for hypertrophy, which includes 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps and with 1 to 2 minutes of recovery time between each one. And it's specific for football. So thank you very much for listening. Hope you liked it, and that's all.